killing me, Smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud and the Avatar, 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It's Monday, April 23rd, 2016, here inside Shroud of the Avatar, and we have a very, very, very big day for everybody today. This is a chance for everybody to go get a little freak on, have some fun, and earn
Get free
some,
stuff.
get some free stuff. Computer, stop. Okay, everything's working like that. Very
Yeah,
good.
Digital goods.
It's good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. As, of course, we've got Friday's weekend update. We've got all sorts of interesting stuff happening in the world. Where are we going to start them off today? I'm going to start them off
Well,
with the...
we need to tell people what they need to be doing at 3 p.m. Central Time today.
3
and that is
p.m.
Logging on to the QA server. After you've logged on to the QA server, you do need to go and to the town of Rifts End, go
Rifts
find
End,
the
that's right.
Queen of Chaos.
It's just Dark Star's lot.
It is Dark Star's lot.
Oh, by the way, when you go in, if you can't find the town crier, he's at the main docks.
Yeah, main docks, and then
Just
from there,
teleport to somebody at Rifts End. I'm sure that...
yeah,
that's
teleport
what
in
I'm
there,
gonna
and then
do.
after that,
If you need
Go
a teleport, just friend Laz or add Laz on the server if you're not already a friend. But yes, today at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, otherwise known as Nude Britannia Time here, NBT. We're going to be on the QA. We need 50 people for at least 45 minutes in order to get everybody in Shroud of the Avatar a week's worth of double experience when we go live next release. And from what I understand, there's all sorts of folks already been in there. Reports have it that there's
Yeah,
20
they're there
plus people been over and waiting, hanging out on the lot. So there is a there is a patch coming. Is that correct, Spiff? Everybody was logging off with a patch.
That's what they told me when I was sitting in there. I had to get off.
Okay.
it's always patches. Always patches.
Always, that's right.
It
Yes,
is.
sir. What do you expect?
It is the QA server, and that thing will receive patches after patches after patches. So, yes.
Indeed. So don't forget. And of course, we'll probably give you another reminder at the end of the show just to let you all know in case you're tuning in late.
Go to Rifts
That's
End
right.
on the QA server.
Now, of
On the
course,
QA server, remember the QA client is not the same as the live client. So,
that's
completely
right.
different things.
Now, of course, in order to find that, let's just do this real quick. For those of you guys and gals who may not know where that is, go into the main forums, go down to release feedback. Click on release feedback. Go to release 53 QA. In there, you're going to see the release 53 QA feedback forum. You're going to click on that. You're going to click on release 53 QA build now available. And then you're going to click on that. They got to really do something about this, man. Make this a little easier for people to
what,
find.
you don't like the process for finding anything on the forums?
I tell you.
That was release 50, scroll down from release 53. Release
of course, you know what we're going to do just because we're really nice. We're going to throw a link right here into chat. You're going to throw it up into Discord there, and this way all you guys
Then
and
we
gals.
click on the wrong tab, and then we do other weird things. So yes,
that's right.
It is a process to find anything on the forums. It's still iffy.
I will copy this to the.
Send that link to the wins. Let everybody know about it. Share it with people who need to download it. In this post, you scroll down a little. There's the links for the Windows, Mac, and Linux builds. Download that. I suggest you get started now if you don't have the absolutely fastest
That's right.
connection.
If you start now, you'll be ready by 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock your time. Don't confuse people, Spiff. You got to think in game time.
Yep.
Hi, Mom.
No, it's 12 now, 1 o'clock.
Mom!
We haven't given Mom a shout out in a while, and I know you need to speak to her, so I don't know if you've reached out to Mom.
Got it taken care of.
Okay, he's reached out for his supply lines finally. Very cool. Very cool. But yes, go ahead and get yourselves a copy, get loaded up, and come on in. You get a chance to mingle, test, help test the server, and of course get there and see some kind of crazy mobs that people are going to be they're going to be throwing at us. Of course, remember this is still the QA.
You get the prospector dance.
So for anybody who's thinking of streaming it, you can't do that. You will put your accounts in jeopardy, so don't even think about it, people. You will get in trouble for it. So gonna give you all that warning, and again, take it from some people who know. Yeah, we've been slapped around a little bit.
We haven't been banned, but we have been lectured at.
We've been. Hey, we even had permission when we made that little faux
we
pas.
did.
We had permission, but
then we had to say we got permission from Chris, and then Star's like, "No, you're not supposed to ever do that."
You know better, you guys. I don't give a shit, you know.
So we have had to deal with that before.
Anyway, it's not nice when Star comes down on you. I'll just say that.
Damn sure isn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know too, there, Duke. Yeah. If anybody knows that, we could tell some stories there, but that would take a couple shows too.
Oh, I've got my ass ripped completely off and handed to me on a silver platter before.
That's right. Those are truly tales from the dark star side. That's right. But anyway, don't do it. That's all we're going to tell you. But meanwhile, in today's tweet, one of the hottest topics I think people out there have been chomping at the bit for is the heraldry items coming.
Well, that's in that silly thing that comes out like.
You know
Fridays.
that thing that came out on Friday.
Yeah,
I don't think you were around. I think you were already beelining for the run fair at the time.
I would. Well, you have to remember, it's like I had to take my nieces to the Ren Fair over the weekend, and they are 14 and 16, and so as the best uncle and a responsible family member, I said, I'll be sitting here at this
volunteer.
bar.
I will take...
I'll be sitting at this bar. Here's some money. Y'all have fun. If you need me, you know where to find me.
I'll be right here at this bar stool.
So they ended up doing the quest for the Sherwood Forest Fair, and
I've seen some really cool pictures come out of there, and looks like a really good time.
You don't see me in them.
No, actually,
It's mostly because my garb, for the most part, kind of sucks, and it's cheap.
well,
and,
you know, that's actually how I wound up seeing all the stuff I saw. I saw you talking about the garb out there, and then Heather chimed in and said you should have so and so and so and so dress you.
me. Yeah.
So I went to follow those links, and I went, man, yeah, you should really have those girls.
It's the real question is how much. Yeah. The real question is how much money do I want to spend on Ren Fair garb, and
dude, it's a never-ending.
Yeah, I mean, I do actually have a closet full of stuff right now.
The minute I splurged for the kilts for our costumes, that was it. The floodgates opened, and then I had to have the cloak, and I had to have the shirts, and of course,
I
did
have to buy
the trinkets. Had to have the drinking horn.
Cheap cloth cloak. So it's not waterproof, and it did rain this weekend, but it's like I've got some sleeveless shirts, some like the naval buttons down them, so it's piratey. I've got some nice stuff. I've got some not so nice stuff. I've got some Vikings.
You don't need a whole lot to actually play dress up. That's the really great part about it.
Then someone was making fun of my pirate shirt. This is the pirate shirt from Hobloth.
The poofy shirt? I like that.
The poofy pirate shirt.
That's
from
a cool shirt.
That's got so many stains on it, and now it's got like half a dozen holes in it too. Yeah. It's like, this is the way to do it.
That's the shirt that has the character in it. That's what makes the character.
But I do actually have to go to Dallas in a couple of weeks for the Scarborough fair up there. Because remember, it's like
fair, really.
I have to go say hi to Flair and Tazar. And a few others. Remember, that is their home fair. So they are there every single weekend. And Scarborough actually kicked off like 2 weeks ago. Sherwood Forest Fair in the Austin area just ended. But next weekend this upcoming weekend in the Austin area is Lists on the Lake, which is off of Lord British's property.
Nice, very nice. That's got real live jousting, I understand.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is the competitive jousting stuff. So
competitive live jousting. Watch actually people get knocked off horses in real life armor, and fun stuff.
So there is.
You won't ever find me doing that shit, but
no. But yeah, that stuff is ongoing. I also have to remove my travel trailer away from Sherwood as well at some point in time this weekend.
They're closing. Did you? Well, it was actually residing there.
Move out weekend.
Fun.
Which is come pick your shit up and get GTFO.
Till next time.
Yeah, till next time. Till the next gathering, that is, and those are throughout the year, so there's more reasons to go hang out there over the weekends, which means my trailer will be back out there over and over and over again.
Very cool.
Yeah, and
Very
my
cool.
mail is blowing up.
Where are you gonna park it between now and then? Have you figured that one out yet?
Shh. Stop asking me these questions.
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Let's get
right.
to Avatar's update number 276. How about that?
276 came out on Friday. Don't forget, it is all about the heraldry items and decoration loot. So that is there.
and there's it's in the release notes. We got a couple surprises coming in the release notes as well, but we'll get to those eventually.
We'll get to those eventually. I mean, we've got until Thursday to get through those?
Longer than that, don't we?
Well, when's the release?
No, actually, you're right. We only got till Thursday to get the.
And then Thursday we've got the real notes, so it's like, hey, win, right?
And if we get 50 people on the test server, we might have double experience on Thursday.
That's right.
I'm gonna be a betting man, and I think we can almost say for sure from the turnout already that we're gonna get.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have the 50.
But again, we're making sure. I was out making a delivery today, and I believe it was Belladonna Rose asked if I was going to be out there, and I was like, absolutely. I'm not taking blame because you didn't get double experience. I'm going to be there. So,
Yes. So, are you ready for the heraldry items?
absolutely. This is
so-
what all you people have been
Yes,
whining
so-
about because everybody else got theirs as their rewards. And when are we getting ours? Well, here it is, folks.
Well,
One release later.
Heraldry.
Yeah.
Heraldry was originally a Kickstarter founder error backer reward. But in release 53, Heraldry will be open for everyone through the sale of the Heraldry Eternal Patterns, which are available on the add-on store. They're also adding a cloak to the growing number of items that you can use to display your heraldry. And this week they added the regular versions of heraldry armor, banners, and shields, which is rectangular, and they also introduced the heraldry cloak. So there is a difference between the founder era heraldry items and the ones purchased off the add-on store. So do make sure that you do your blazon generator for that, and you can see some of the samples that are here from the QA server, or actually from their internal dev server.
Yeah, real
and
quick. I saw the first one you got scratched on there, Recluse Kettle. Recluse Kettle asks, if we crash the QA server, do we get 2 weeks of double experience? And I think that's something that you should ask when we're in the QA server, and see if you can get Darkstar, or you can lawyer him, bro, as a matter of fact. If you can get him to say if we crash it, But of course, the difference between you crashing while testing and crashing the server, two different things. But
Yeah,
anyway.
if we crash the server, I hope we get double crafting XP.
Yeah, that I'd love double across the board. But anyway, moving back to heraldry item.
Heraldry. I don't know where Harold is, but he's got a dree on it. But so that will be available in release 53. If you do not have access to the blazon generator right now, remember there's external ones through the COA that you can start working on and figuring out what you're doing.
Again, that's only available to us right now. I don't think you can get.
I thought everybody could actually access the website for that. They just won't be able to do. They won't be able to upload it to Portalarium.
I haven't actually tried uploading the blazon from the old one. I should try that for one of mine, but I'm going to make sure I have my my vouchers first before I do that, just in case it really bites and I want to change it right away. You got orders rolling in over there. What's going on?
No. That is someone. That is what's his name in game? Eileen Kamshran in game. He is he's still at the fair. He's finally leaving, and it's like, hey, am I supposed to get anything out of your trailer? Because he's also got a spare set of my keys for my trailer. And it's like, yeah. So it's like, I forgot to turn off the gas on my trailer before I left, but he did that last night.
Unplug the electric, turn out the lights, make sure the AC's off.
Yeah, I mean,
get extra insurance.
I do have insurance on my trailer, so we're good there. So
extra insurance.
Well, my declared value on my trailer is actually more than I paid for. So that's
smart boy.
So Jack, if you get all this land, does that mean the guild can come camp on your land when we come traipse into town?
It's like an hour outside of town, so yeah. Pop it, pitch a tent. Not the one in your pants either. So, hey.
That's right.
So the other thing is that we really need to pay attention to is decorations loot. So remember, there's a lot of stuff in game that you can only get by stealing. So that is now going to become deco that is lootable and other things.
That's right. Do not open any of your bags until after the patch.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a hot topic right now, and I'm wondering whether that's actually going to pay off for these people. I can tell you, I've got a
Tony,
box.
how is it going to hurt?
Well, I guess it's not going to hurt, but I've got a box that's got, you know, half dozen apples, half dozen arrows, half dozen other stuff that won't stack because they were added as a newer item later, and it's not the same as the older item you had. So I don't know if bags that you have from the previous release are going to just magically update to ones. We don't know. I'm going to assume that's going to be the case, but
Don't know.
yeah. You want
Yeah.
If we
But-
stare hard enough at Gix, it might just happen.
I don't think staring at Gix will do anything for
No.
anybody.
Now, I do.
other than make your eyes like have a little
We
twinkle
do
in
have
them,
a
your
request
smile
for
will start going up.
Gixie. We need a hair pull emote. We need, pulling on the ponytail, or,
Oh, so you're looking for the ponytail from back here, right?
no. Like
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, like the yanking your chain. No,
Oh, you want the roll the dice emote?
is we want the hair pull. Like
Yeah.
you want to drag her off to your abode type hair pull.
Yeah.
Shade and I need that.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of folks who can use that emote, my friend, and that was a
got
request
one-
from somebody earlier today. I'm not going to say any names, but
Hell, I'll say
keep
my
our
name.
fingers
I have a
crossed.
request. I have a request for them. Instead of the automatons, they need to put real midgets in the game. You need to have the option to be a midget
Little
when you
people.
come into this game. Yeah, little people. I
well,
say it
there is
affectionately.
a
It's all right.
size slider there. I've got a couple characters that are shorter than the normal character. Just
All
not
of your
that
characters
short.
are short.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but moving right along, we also have other weird things. Don't forget the toadstools
Yes.
are coming into the game. They are seats as well as animal skin rugs. We always need the bear skin rug. Put that in front of the fireplace, and you can have a jolly good time.
Spiff, what's
Um,
your take on the rugs so far? I know you've made them.
I've made most all of them, but they look like
Yeah.
flattened animals with a head on the end.
They look like they've been run
the-
over.
Yeah.
The images that are posted don't look that great. But
Spiffy
yeah,
made them, and Spiffy had some commentary. That's why I had to throw
Yeah.
that in there.
Oh yeah, you better start saving all your pristine heads because they're going to be used for rugs now.
Yeah, so then after that, we also have the making of Penmoir Island. Laz's Penmoir Island.
I just
That's
love
done
that.
by the Energy Vortex.
Penmoir.
Yes, don't forget there is going to be some pirates there, and it is a safe haven for plunderers. I don't know why they're not called pirates, because there was a
Plunderers.
recent shipwreck that threatens the inhabitants with an undead horde. So there will be stuff, including treasure maps inside of Penmoir Island. So, and no spoilers. No spoilers.
No
treasure maps.
spoilers.
Treasure maps. You might be looking at some on the walls in these pictures. Treasure maps.
Psst. No
Don't know what you're talking
spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
The making of Tenebrous Harbor. That is also an update from Sorcerer Steve. That is another
Disconnected.
town that's being or I should say uncloned. So that is going to be in the South Pilatus region west of Janiford.
Hannaford.
Or Yaniford.
Hannaford.
Yaniford.
Richard will slap you for that one.
Yeah, I
He'll
know, I
correct
know.
you.
Okay, just for that, Janiford.
Janiford. That's right.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Yaniford.
Yaniford.
And that is also a pirate town, so that's going to be a fun one as well. Then from there, we do have the release 53 on the QA server. We've been talking about that, but we've got that stress test. One more reminder: stress test 50 people inside of Rift's End near the Queen of Chaos
3 times
to
experience for 1
yes, and if 50 people show up and stress test the server, then everybody benefits with a week of double XP if that is successful.
Hey, look
Will they
who's
be summoning people to Rift's End?
look who's back from the North Pole. I tell you what, it's
Wait,
the man
is it Lord
himself.
British?
That's right.
Lord British.
Lord British back from the
Okay.
North Pole.
Has he finished removing the icicles from weird parts of his thing?
You know, it didn't really look too bad from the pictures I saw.
Well,
looked like
they
all
were-
the accommodations were.
Yeah, they were well insulated. I
Yes.
will say that much. But Kinga was there, and Ronan, so the youngest explorer to the North Pole.
I
at
saw the
3
picture on the
7.5.
I saw the picture on the ice cat. It was adorable.
Yeah.
Both of them bundled up off to go explore the caves up there. But welcome back from the North Pole there, our liege. Of course, we're talking about today's release 53 QA stress test at the moment.
Yes, that is at 3 p.m. on the QA server. Show up so that way you can help stress test and kill a bunch of mobs, and so that way they can find out what are they going to do to optimize the network performance. And so that is what we do those release parties for, and several other things. So that way they can get those metrics in, and they can start looking and analyzing that data to figure out, okay, where can we improve? What can we improve? And those improvements actually make for a better game that supports more players in different instances.
Indeed.
Hey, what
Now-
we really need to look into is somebody in a large zone with a lot of players casting, what is it? It's purifying burst, and just slowing everybody else down.
Well, and that is something that they would find out during that stress test.
Gonna
you
need
would-
a lot of ice
Yeah.
fields because I think,
lots of
yeah.
lots of immolations, lots of ring of fires, lots and lots of damage output, lots of movement, lots of not just jumping, not just dancing, because I think dancing is actually the worst way to stress test things, because you load up that
I'll be more than
animation
happy
and it's but doing things is actually a better way of stress
Out
testing.
there summoning demons and lighting
Yes.
things on fire.
Well, let's put it this
Excellent.
way. If you're not fighting what's going to be trying to kill you, you're going to be dying. So you're going to be doing some kind of work somewhere, somehow.
Yes.
If I see this vision correct. So I'm going to be looking forward to it today. It's going to be a good time. It's been a while since we've done something like this. I think the last time there was actually a public call for this was the time we were speaking
Some
about
PvP.
the time we were speaking about earlier today, where we got in trouble for actually doing that. But,
Streaming things off the QA server. I don't know what you're talking about.
but
Don't forget, May 7th, there will be the store credit exchange to gold crowns. That has a few people upset, but it is one where they have to start paying taxes everywhere.
Ooh.
And you know what?
Credits.
That is after the May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
That's right.
After that live stream, telethon, whatever it's going to be called now, no one knows. But
Forest
that-
apples, what happened?
Yes.
Yes.
So spend all those store credits beforehand and make sure that you have a few. Otherwise, they will be converted to Kodos. And you can always buy, I've got some store credit up for sale on
You shall now
shopmarketplace.com.
be known forever as the avatar formerly known as Fruck Awesome. That's right.
What?
Yeah, they changed
Forest
his
Apples,
name.
formerly known as Fruck Awesome?
That's
What?
right.
Wait.
I
Was he
I
forced-
don't know what happened.
Forced name change, possibly?
Forced name change, indeed.
Forced name change. So
I don't
someone
know. I don't know what
complained.
was wrong with Fruck
I
Awesome.
don't know what's fruckin' awesome is. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fruckin' awesome. But yes,
You know who you are.
That's right.
yes. Then release 53 dance party is going to be April 27th, and there will be a double feature between 2 and
It's a
4
double
and 6 and 8.
feature.
What?
That's what
What?
we need. Two
Uh,
dance parties in the same day.
Yeah.
If one wasn't enough for you, you get to go
Yeah.
to two. And of
yeah,
course-
2 different dance parties, different times, just for the Dark Star. Yeah. Then don't forget the live streamer program where my name still doesn't randomly appear on the list. I mean, I have to get Core to add it to the live streamers currently streaming now. Try to be avatar. It was there. It was there last week. But is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. It is there.
I was gonna say.
Yes. I refreshed like 5 times, man. I was like, where's my name? Where's my name? Where's my name? Yeah. and someone's actually calling me right now, so let me mute this stuff and figure out who's calling me.
Let's see who's calling Jack today, and of course we'll go ahead and tell you about the double feature. The reason why they're doing the double feature is so that everybody around the world can actually get in on the dance party. DJ Darkstar, that's right, Darkstar is actually going to be taken to the airwaves on both those sets from 2 to 4 and from 6 to 8, so that the U.S. and the European other side of the world folks can both get a chance to enjoy the dance party. And listen to Darkstar spin some tunes and have a good time. So twice as nice this time around. See if that works for everybody, and we'll see how this one turns out. Of course, I do love the picture of Darkstar sitting there at the DJ booth. That is a really cool picture. Whoever took that one, a lot of kudos for a good shot. And of course, the live streamer program, the thing that he was just complaining about, that's working the way it's supposed to.
Hey, working as intended.
Yeah, who was it? Yeah. Was it Econdis last night? Was that you who was asking me, or who was asking me? Not Econdis.
Well, it just scroll up a little bit.
Yeah,
it's only right
Caffeine,
there.
Was wondering how do you notify?
Well, you message Barrick and Saris in the forums, and you say, "This is all my information. This is what
he's already done that." And he said Barrick came back with a reply that says, "Well, let us know when you're streaming live so that we can share it with people." And he wanted to know how he can let Barrick know that. I says, "Well, the most obvious way is every time you go live, you message Barrick." But I don't think that was the answer he wanted to hear.
Yeah, that's really not a good way of doing it. So
the way to do it, of course, I told him, shout it out on social media if you're streaming, and whoever's monitoring of course, make sure you tag Shroud the Avatar on the media you're shouting out on when you go live, and more times than not, you'll get a retweet or a reshout. Of course, Lord British, do a hashtag LBSOTA in a lot of things. That gets automatic retweets in a lot of places.
Oh, yeah. It's all kinds of stuff.
All sorts of ways to get your stream out there. So. Now, monthly raffle. I've been hearing people talk about this again.
Hey, shh. No comment on the raffle.
There's nothing to see here. No tickets available.
Nothing.
Portalarium's hiring a web developer. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yes, I did. That's been going on for a couple of weeks now. So they're still looking for a web developer. So that is being taken care of.
I'm assuming Richard hired his other assistant, because that job is gone.
That or he gave up on it. Yeah. One of the two. So we will find out eventually. Richard, did you get your assistant hired, or did you give up on that?
We'll find out in just a moment here. But yes, actually, real quick, we got to tell the folks about the lottery. The raffle.
It's not a lottery. It is a raffle for deeds.
That's right.
There are 2 types of deeds that will be raffled off. There is the place anywhere, and then there's the POT only.
Now, for those of you who are getting up in arms out there, yes, they're place anywhere, but no, they're not tax-free. These are taxable deeds.
Taxable deeds, yes.
Yeah, I know a lot of people out there started coming to us. They can't do that. They can't put in taxable tax.
The hell they can't.
Yeah, well, first off, the hell they can. If they want to, they can. But they've promised us they won't. That's right.
They can do anything they want to.
But these are taxable, people. Taxable. So don't go running crying. These are not the same deeds. These are not devaluing your deeds. These are, Again, they're going to cost you a little bit.
Yeah, I still would like to see them put in the tax or a taxable keep size deed, and just make that monthly payment an insanely huge amount, as well as the taxable castle
can't
deed,
do that.
as well as the bundles for the POT tax-free keep and castle. I would like to see those as well.
Yeah.
But that is me saying, hey, it's like, let other people find a way to get it instead of just.
I saw a couple of those deeds out there.
What are you talking
You can
about?
always buy those lovely wands that cut your taxes in half and get 2 of them.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Get 2 of them, and then you're not paying taxes. And then why is my phone blowing up right now? Why is people messaging? Oh, someone followed me on Twitter.
Yay.
And then, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what my phone call was. It was about my credit cards, and they're like, "We have called you several times," and they're actually not a credit card company, and I have 0 credit card debt, so it's like,
yeah, I was gonna say, first off, you didn't have any money to have any credit card debt, so
I have no credit card debt currently.
I was gonna say I have 0 credit card debt. I don't own any. Yeah.
No, I own several, but yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. Lot deeds available in the raffle. $52,000 some odd dollars worth in raffle.
I don't think you know. I don't think you know where you're going with this.
Yeah,
there is 150 deeds that will be raffled off. That is 100 of the POT variety, of which, if you win, you can win 1 of them, and they will give out like from row to city size, depending on what you win. And the other type of deed that you can also win is going to be the place anywhere. Remember, their place anywhere means it can be placed in a POT, in a player run town, or an NPC town. It does not mean that it can be placed anywhere like a water lot.
You gotta pay extra for those.
That's a whole different animal.
Yes.
Now, Spiffy, why are we not opening our bags until next release? What's coming in those bags, possibly?
Echo.
And?
Oh, and it's, well, I've heard that the orange bags will have a shot at a lot deed.
High end, well, we haven't heard actually, and that's why there's a lot of speculation. We don't know whether it's just going to be like Kodos or not.
Well,
but housing and lot deeds will become drops next release.
That is
well, the other thing is, how is the loot? How is the loot for those bags actually generated? Is it generated on drop or on open? Because that, I mean, then it wouldn't matter if you held on to it forever or not.
Well, that's why I was mentioning earlier that I didn't understand whether it was going to be worthwhile for people to be holding bags from this release over, because we don't know that. A. And B, again, we've seen it happen once, twice, thrice, where there was a change made, and, you know, things like an apple or an arrow or whatever don't match up to their new predecessor. So I'm just wondering whether that's going to happen with the bags. If the bags loot was generated when it dropped, then yeah, you know, whatever it is, it is.
We'll find out. We'll find out eventually. I mean, I'm not too worried about it, because I don't have any orange bags.
Okay, so Candace is saying that
Ato said it's generated on opening, so saving those would be beneficial.
Okay.
If you had an orange bag, if you have a gray bag, open it whenever, because you're only going to get bread anyways.
Hey, you may get them. You may get a toadstool seat this time,
and a focus potion.
Hey, you know, we got to go out for a run, because I'm getting, you know, low on potions, and my GM alchemy that I am, I'm just too damn lazy to go make them and buy ingredients when I can go get them for free. So we need to go hunting so I can restock my vendors so I can get free potions.
Well, if I can interject, I will say that Coil More Wands is expanding into into alchemy because why have a magic shop that doesn't provide potions? So I'll be doing that as well.
Why? Because everybody gets them for free on drops and sells them dirt cheap. Why would I spend my money on reagents?
Potions like might and greater focus and greater health are not things that you typically get out of drops. You get the regular ones and stuff, but I'm talking about the greater ones.
Imbued potions.
I got a vendor in Soul Town, and the guys running through Sultan aren't buying those potions. They're buying the lesser and regular heal and focus potions at this point. But, I mean, that's just my experience. Is they're not buying the dragon stew, they're buying the mutton. So again, that's a newbie town. So I got to keep that in mind. It's geared towards that. I mean, I got stuff. I sell these other potions for 10,000 gold, and people are buying them up. These obsidian ones we get out of that box. But anyway, those sell.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, but I got to poke fun at it. Jack and I are both GM alchemists. One of the first things we did, and we find that it's pretty much
utterly crippled.
Yeah, it's pretty much hurting everything we got into it for at this point. But that's another story.
Well, I mean, if the inclusion of like an inscriptions type skill, where like say you are GM
I'm hoping
fire, I think that would actually be really rewarding for the alchemy.
I'm hoping maybe down the line,
but that is just an idea. Yeah,
inscription with alchemy to imbue,
imbue scrolls with
absolutely.
Yeah.
I
and
see
so
that.
That would actually, that would be pretty badass. So that way, if you're running around and you bought a school,
this is a game where you really need to plan for the future, because you never know what's going to happen.
Hey, someone has to make the ink. Why not the alchemists?
Well, that too. Map makers. Map making, you're going to need to have ink, but the ink can be done because we already have dyes. So, I mean, if you got dye, ink is just a stone's throw away. So.
Well, don't forget you have to pee on the blotter.
Well,
remember, it's an entirely different thing between dye and ink.
We're talking about invisible ink.
Urea is very important.
Anyway, moving right along. What else we got? We got anything else that's critical?
3 minutes, man. 3 minutes.
We got free trial. Of course.
We can tease people by showing them what the Release 53 post draft looks like.
Did we do that already? We can
go. No, we have not teased that at all.
Have they updated it with the 3 updates they've had since it was last put out?
Well, you have to hit refresh on it like every 5 minutes occasionally because it's a Google Doc.
Does update it. That's right.
Yes, he does. So, I mean, the Release 53 draft for the post
there's one really cool thing coming in here, and I don't know if we want to give it away or not. Maybe we do, because maybe there's something that folks want to talk about. But I think
the change to jump.
No, the change to teleport.
Yes, the change to jump.
The change to what?
Teleport.
Teleport.
Ooh, yeah. You haven't read the whole draft, have you?
Teleport to party?
Teleport.
Is that what you're referring?
Party. Yes. Ooh. I like it, but I see the abuse already. That's all I gotta say. But,
well, I mean, the original, like, early on, in order to teleport to what they said is you would actually have to be in the party with someone to teleport to them.
I still get requests from people who think that that's how you have to teleport to somebody.
It's anybody on your friends list. So
that's how bad that perpetrated that I still get people who go, "Can I teleport to you with party requests?" It's like, dudes, you don't have to do that anymore. How long has it been since you played?
Yeah.
But now with teleport to party, I can see, again, a use for it, but I see the abuse coming. I mean, just people are just, you're going to be getting friend requests everywhere. People wanting to go where,
Hey, You know what? It's not. It is one where
Give
you
us
have to remember
recall
the
runes
original,
if you're going to do
the
that.
original intent
Give
was
us recall
for
runes if you're
regional
going to do
accounts.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Recall runes, yeah. Hey, what about my gate spell so that way I can get overloaded and then just drag things through the gate and then drop it on the ground?
I got Belt of Ox
But-
and Ring of Brittle Brawn for that stuff, man. Never had
I
a
have
problem.
neither, man.
Yeah, well,
I have neither.
I'm sorry. That sounds like a
Yeah.
personal problem.
It is. It
Man,
is.
I can't help it. I can't help it. List is just hot.
Oh, yes. So, yeah. You mean like...
Yes, he is.
Anyway.
Is he on fire right now?
He's all...
Oh, he's just
Or-
hot.
Or oh, wait.
You,
I've gotta turn names on
you
to see
know
where he's
about
at.
Zeke and female tunes,
Yeah.
so don't even get us started on that. Besides, we don't have time to get in on
No,
that
we
because
don't.
that would take about a week's worth of shows. But we'll be back tomorrow with the release 53 posts. We'll give you all the lowdown on what's happening, and we'll take our time and go over it with you. But again, one of the big changes coming in is a teleport to party. Of course, we've told you about some of the other major changes of
Spoiler
heraldry and other stuff announced in the news on Friday. But we gotta get moving on.
It's
here.
going to be fun stuff.
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll probably start talking about the release 53 stuff coming in.
Absolutely. But of course, don't forget the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app available out there on the Google Play Store, the Amazon App Store, or the Apple iTunes Store. We've been out there for a couple of years. Don't be fooled by the imitators. Don't be fooled by the ones who only have one platform. We've got all the platforms covered. As a matter of fact, I believe it's the only app for Shroud of the Avatar that's got all these platforms covered. But anyway, don't let me tell you about it. Go get yourself a copy. It's free. You be the judge. Hundreds of downloads and hundreds of people using the app on a regular basis. If you want to take Shroud of the Avatar with you on the go, when you go, or wherever you go, get the app, and of course you'll be able to shop the marketplace. You can check out the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week. You can catch our podcast if you miss us live. You can get your hands on some help
We
videos.
need to update my picture. My goatee's a little, or my Van Dyke is a little bit longer now.
Yeah, we need to just, we need to get you in some better surroundings. Your green screen's still killing us.
It's killing me today.
Yeah, I
but,
know,
mean,
but
today,
anyway.
Today it's a little, on mine it's at least a little ethereal, so it's like,
Yeah,
woo.
you're sort of like that over here today, so
Yeah,
might
it's,
have something to do with that shirt. I keep telling you clashes with that screen, but anyway.
Gray and green. I mean, it's like, yeah.
Well, that's why I wear the red shirt over the gray shirt. It does something, man. It pops.
I'll just take off my shirt and then we'll be done with it. And then we'll
You
get
can't
banned
do
from
that.
Twitch.
You can take off your pants. You can't take off
Yeah.
your shirt on Twitch.
Who
Don't
needs
ask me why.
pants? Yeah.
Anyway, that's right. The NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app's got all the coolest links out there for you. You can check out Soda Map, help videos, and of course, get the latest information happening in Shroud of the Avatar on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, and brought to you by Hometown Hero. If you're a vapor out there and you want to get some custom vape juice from some local vape juice manufacturers there in Austin, small handcrafted batches, and of course if you like to save some money, NBNN's always looking to save you guys some money. Save 20% when you purchase your juice at Hometown Hero using the promo code NBNN.
And don't forget that community calendar is a Google public calendar that Laz has meticulously aggregated all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that he knows about. If you have a Google public calendar that you want us to connect to, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you need to email that guy, news@nbnn.info, all of the relevant information.
He'll get you all hooked up,
And
and
he'll
tell
do
you what
something
you
with
need
it.
to do. That's right.
He'll do something with it eventually. We just don't know what.
Just mail it in game to Lazarus.
No.
You won't get any reply, and you won't get no satisfaction that way.
Yeah. News at
News at
NBNN.info.
NBNN.info. That's right.
Yes. So
And
that
if
way
you
the
have
links are
nudes,
clickable.
you can send those to nudes at NBNN.info.
That's
and
correct.
Jack and I will judge them and get back to you.
Yes. Don't forget, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock, whenever we feel like doing it. There's this thing on Radio Free Britannia called Lunch
RFB.
with us.
That's right. These guys.
Two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. At 9 p.m. this evening out in the town of Verret Chaos and the pub of Extraordinary Thought is Androtiana's weekly open role-playing event. Woohoo! Go learn how to roleplay. It generally involves, I believe, a flogger, maybe? Oh, wait, the wrong kind of roleplay.
You're
yeah.
thinking of flagging, you know.
Wrong kind
Is
of
that like a
ale.
fluffer?
Yes. At 9 p.m. also is the Order of Vengeance Guild meeting taking place wherever they do things. And the final event of the evening is on Radio Free Britannia, and that is
RFB.
the Record Room.
Now,
And that's
of
our
course,
community calendar for April 23rd, Monday.
Not on the calendar is the 3 p.m. event happening today. I do not have control over that calendar. Barrick, get
Not
on
me.
that calendar, buddy. Is you got to post that stuff on the calendar. Anyway, yes, that is what's going on. Don't forget the 3 p.m. event. Again, we'll keep reminding you till we leave today, which isn't too
recommend
far away.
To tier 5 foods before attending the
That's
QA.
right. You need some dragon stew? Come over to my vendor right over here. We got dragon stew, wolf and lamb chops, all sorts of goodies to nosh on.
He's got something.
I got something. I can't tell you what it is.
But penicillin won't get rid of it.
That's right. I tell you. No respect. No respect. Now, you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN, or you're tuned in to twitch.tv/Genesis or twitch.tv/NBNN News, watching and replays on YouTube, or listening on WRF.
I'm sorry to say, but this breaking news is friggin' hilarious.
Okay, what do we got? Enough to interrupt the sponsors?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The world's first total penis and scrotum transplant was just announced by surgeons at Johns Hopkins.
As done finally? I knew they were planning that.
Really?
Did
Why
they
is that
actually do it?
breaking news?
I don't know. Because it was
I-
broken?
Well, yeah.
It sounds like those surgeons are being a little cocky.
I tell
Yes,
you,
they
yeah,
are.
really,
Yeah.
literally. I mean, you know, somebody's got to pick that thing up and hand it to the doctor. You know, so I mean, anyway, that's right. Only
How much
here
are
on
they offering
NBNN,
in
folks.
Porno now.
Will you find
That
this
was the
kinda-
most expensive donation I've ever gave.
I tell you what.
Okay, so
Of
yeah,
course.
Would you like to become an organ donor? No, thank you, police department. No, thank you, driver's license.
That brings the meaning of organ donor to a whole new level, absolutely. But that's right. Speaking of donating, you can go to any of the links on any of the websites I mentioned earlier and use the links to donate there. Or you can become a patron. Go to patreon.com and become a monthly supporter. We got digital goods, we got physical goods, all sorts of stuff to show our love for you becoming a supporter. And of course, if you're on Amazon Prime and you want to help show your love, you can give us a free sub. You get one free sub a month, and you can use that on our streams. Don't cost you nothing since you're already a Prime member. Gives us a little boost, and we really appreciate it. Of course, the Airy Fund. Become a supporter today and play for a cause. Thanks to you guys, raised almost $10,000 and helped over 1,200 people get clean water where they had none before during our last community cause. And of course, airyfund.org is around the clock, 24/7, helping people. Just because a cause ain't running doesn't mean you can't donate or suggest a cause. So go to airyfund.org for more information. SodaCon Austin 2018 is in the works. It's a fun event, I can tell you. I've been to several of them, and It's just something you don't want to miss. This is the breakout year, folks. This is launch year. We've got all sorts of great events and stuff planned for you. Tickets are on sale. Early bird tickets are already gone. 30 plus people already signed up. 11 VIP tickets left. Those are selling quick. Cloaks are on sale. If you're not going to attend and you want a collectible cloak, you go to sodaconaustin.org, get more information, sign up, get tickets. And of course, if you got questions, just contact us. I'll point you in the right direction. Again, Hometown Hero for your e-juice. If you're a vapor out there and you want to check out and support some local Austin folks, check out hometownhero.com. Use the promo code NBNN. Save 20% off your purchase at Hometown Hero. Coilmore Wands, Arius Coilmore, making custom wands. You could have checked them out live on stream earlier. And he's even putting some of that on Shroud Marketplace, I understand. Is that correct, Arius?
We're getting there. We're getting there real soon.
Very cool, very cool. Scrota's Music Service, if you want a bard to follow you around, play some buffs, or just play some tunes. Check out Scrota's Music Service, also available on the Marketplace. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to join the BMC. And if you're a crafter, come check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located next to the Elysium and Exeter mines. RelicsByReal.com for all your licensed Trinity Avatar swag. If you want t-shirts, you want hats, you want patches, you want the infamous and original NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, go to RelicsByReal.com and you can get your hands on that. The new bumper sticker, you got to become a patron or you can buy them on the NBNN site. But all sorts of great stuff available at RelicsByReal.com. And again, if you want to save some money, mention us, NBNN, promo code, save 10% when you check out at RelicsByReal.com. And of course, last but not least, today we got to tell you about ShroudMarketplace.com. I know there's a real happy camper out there today, bought themselves a pretty Lord British moon dial off a certain somebody on Shroud Marketplace. So Lord British moon dial is in a new proud owner's hands today, thanks to ShroudMarketplace.com. And Jack's going to tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah. ShroudMarketplaces.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Over 100 different players registered as vendors. Each vendor is responsible for setting their own prices, maintaining their own inventory, so they get to put up anything and everything that they want to sell. So you've got accounts, Game Gold, Crowns of the Obsidian, Store Credit,
Grand Piano,
all the way. A grand Piano. I mean, you've got leather. You've got the Ring of the Lich Kind. You've got gold. You've got the Mardi Gras stuff.
Their ring for sale. How much is that ring? Oh, I might be interested in that.
Yeah.
How much is that overpriced ring?
Hey,
don't laugh.
You know what? If you got one and you want to sell it and you want to make some money, go ahead and put it up for sale on Shroud Marketplace, man.
I've seen two sell in the past week at $65 and $75 respectively, buddy.
Yeah.
So don't laugh at that. Those rings are selling.
So you can rent with that.
Then go start paying your rent with it.
Yeah.
So yes. But anybody can register as a vendor. Just register for an account, then click on vendor registration. You can start listing your items up for sale.
Look at this. Central Brittany Village lot. I haven't seen a lot like that for sale in a while. I just love browsing the marketplace personally. It's always some cool stuff.
I mean, lots of great deals out at ShroudMarketplace.com. Remember, everybody is... It's an open marketplace.
Somebody's selling a castle lot. I guess they're selling the castle deed. Look at that shit.
Yes, they are. Yeah. And you can find that under housing and go to lot deeds or lot sales, and then you can find stuff and
$3 to $13,000. You name it, man. It's available out there. That's a real.
Go check out those services as well. Yeah. Those services, you can find all kinds of stuff. I mean, like GM mining runs, you can find XP runs, you can find adventurer XP boosts, you can find cheese sign writing, You can find Scrota's Music
Easy
Service
ready.
things, Soda Design Services, or even a wedding package.
That's right. Lazarus songs,
Anything and
weddings,
everything.
and more. That's right. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you're looking to get hitched in game, you're looking to have that very special someone spend the rest of their time in life with you, come see me. We got custom wedding packages available just for you. We got seaside weddings, lakeside weddings, above ground weddings, underground weddings, bloodletting weddings, and a whole lot more. All you gotta do is dream it up.
Cream cheese wedding.
Hey, we can do a hot tub full of cream cheese. I'm sure we can pull off something for you if that's what you want. We'll even let you marry your cream cheese. But weddings and more, not just weddings, but a whole lot more, right here on ShroudMarketplace.com. And
That's
of
right.
course,
This
you know what
week.
time it is?
Yeah, it's that time for us to thank the most important people out there, and that's you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia.
That's
We couldn't
right.
do the show without you guys, and we do it
love
for you guys.
That's right.
Love you.
We
more than
appreciate
others.
you all, of course. We're Lunch with Laz and Jack, and we'll be back with more tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
who's getting a phone call, and we
That was a
are
text message.
NBNN. We'll be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here in Owl's Head. Till then, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Download the QA client.
Yes, 3 p.m. QA client.
3 p.m. New Britannia time.